It's a fun game.
Ladies and gentlemen, you gotta understand, this is Juan Pablo. Juan Pablo doesn't play games, doesn't play video games very often, so.
It's saying quite a lot, actually.
It is, so it sounds like you guys would give it an A?
Oh, for sure.
I would.
The levels are nice and like big, which is something you can appreciate. The weapons aren't standard; they're like special. So you kind of feel like everything you pick up is like a special, everything. It's really
that and I mean a lot of games feel like work.
Yeah,
like it's either a kid's game or it's really hard, and this is like right in the middle, and I really like it for that reason. Yeah.
Plus, it's really user friendly.
Oh yeah, I picked it up real quick.
It takes you all of seconds to go. Okay, turn the plane. This is how I fly. This is how I do crazy ass loops around the, whatever. It's pretty cool.
Well, definitely.
But
All right, you heard it here. Hawks will get a B, and Crimson Skies gets an A.
It's kind of rare that games get that retro games, or, not retro, maybe just older games get higher grades. You know what I mean?
I give Super Mario a higher grade than any modern game.
Well, that's the thing, though. But that's one of those rare instances where it's more of an icon now than like that. It's not even. I don't know. By today's standard, it's not even a good game. But the whole thing is like, it was so much fun to play that, it became one of these national icons. Yeah, everybody recognizes.
Yeah, look what it did to the genre and what it did for Nintendo.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that was a big game.
Yeah.
Back in its day.
I think Mario launched Nintendo into today. I mean, they're still writing off Mario crap,
I know, and now it's a problem because there's so much Mario.
Yeah.
I mean, they're just whoring that little plumber to death.
I mean, I liked Super Mario 64 even, but it wasn't as good as the old one.
Yeah, a lot of
Galaxy
people say
is actually pretty good, though. I have to say.
Yeah.
No,
it's a lot of fun.
Strikers. Mario Strikers is a fun game. It's a soccer game. It's when you knock people over, or when people like trip you up, you get special weapons, and you can like unleash hell on people. It's a really cool game, especially for the Wii.
So is it like Mario Kart except on a soccer field?
No, not exactly. It's just that's your penalty reward. And you can also knock people into the walls of the stadium and electrocute them, which is also interesting to see.
Well, I know from what I've heard, not counting the Mario spin-offs, I've heard a lot of people say Super Mario 64 was their favorite, rivaled by Super Mario Galaxy.
Oh.
So
Super Mario 64 was pretty cool. Sunshine, I never played it, but I don't plan to.
Paper Mario, you guys ever played that?
No.
No.
Yeah. Oh, and you know what though? They did get kind of a boost off of the Zelda series.
Oh yeah, that's another thing. Zelda and Metroid, they really like to pump out those games a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're beating the decomposing horse on
Indeed.
that one.
But, maybe they'll stop when people stop buying the games.
Well,
I'm so glad.
They can.
I'd stop, but the games are actually kind of fun.
I gotta say,
yeah,
that I'm glad they didn't do that to Kirby. Because Kirby is my favorite, game from that series, from that company.
You know what's weird though?
So.
Kirby is built up to be such a badass, but he's like a fat marshmallow. Pink fat marshmallow.
He's a fat marshmallow that can suck up people's powers.
Does that not scream like homosexual to anybody, or his power is sucking? He sucks people. No, you know what? I'm making fun of it, but I really do. Kirby's a badass. Whenever I play Super Smash Brothers, I'm always Kirby.
Yeah,
I mean,
Kirby's just
I don't use his suck power because it doesn't really do me much good. But like everything, dude, I've never seen someone like throw someone off of a cliff as far as this guy does. You know, he's good. Kirby rocks. I agree with you. Kirby is the Chuck Norris of Super Smash Brothers.
Yes, he is.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting if you think about it. You know, Mario has been Horde, Zelda has been Horde, but Kirby hasn't.
It just wasn't. It wasn't that popular though. That was a thing. Kirby was like,
yeah, but
the games on the original Game Boy were really popular, but as soon as Crystal Shards came out, it was kind of poorly done, so it kind of cut the series off.
But it's like,
and I'm actually glad it did.
It's like what do you call it? It's like I don't know what it's called. It's like Sonic. That's who. It's like Sonic. Sonic was kind of just one of those characters who had a shitload of games but didn't really go anywhere.
Yeah, well, Sonic's another character that's been Horde to death.
You guys remember that? Crash Bandicoot?
I never got into him.
He had like 5 or 6 games on the PlayStation, and well, maybe not even that much. I'm not really sure, but I don't know. Like he kind of just died. PlayStation never.
Yeah.
Again. They moved.
Yeah, he really was the face, probably the mascot for the PlayStation, and maybe early PlayStation 2. And yeah, he has since gone away.
Well, you know, I guess people just don't like to see that spinning Bandicoot. You know what pissed me off? Every time you spin and hit those fruits, they get kicked away. It pissed me off like you have no idea. Because I'm one of those people who will compulsively spin. You know, if I see someone in the distance, I start spinning. Because, you know, I'm one of those players who's not really good with it yet, you know?
Yeah.
So, and like when I jump over like big, you know, crevices or whatever, dude, I spin and I fall every time. It's ridiculous. So.
You would think you have learned.
Yeah, you'd think, but, you know. Now, what was fun about Crash Bandicoot was all the levels were kind of different, you know? I mean, they always had the one where you had to run away from shit. A big giant rolling snowball or a big giant boulder or lava or whatever, but it was still fun. Like, if it picked it up again.
Just probably because of, you know, games like Ratchet and Clank, which did a lot better. I think characters like that became the face for the PlayStation 2.
Yeah.
Then PlayStation started moving towards more adult games.
Playboy Mansion.
Forgot about that one.
Well, now I'm thinking about it, it's kind of hard to pick a face for the PlayStation 3 because, well, obviously the Wii has Mario and Wii Sports, quite honestly. It's a thing in of its own. The 360 has Halo and Master Chief. PlayStation 3, I guess, would have Snake.
No, I don't think so.
Maybe it's Icon.
What was their unveiling game? What was the very first game they came out with?
Heavenly Swords.
Okay.
I think was one of the launch titles. Heavenly Swords, Resistance, and Motorstorm.
Alright, so none of those. Then, what else came out? I know there was like one highly anticipated game they were taking a while to put out. It could be Snake.
See, I As of right now, I would have to say it's probably Snake, and then once God of War 3 comes out, it's going to be Kratos.
Yeah. See, but the thing about the mascots though is that they usually don't change. Like, Nintendo's always been Mario, and I think it will forever be.
Yeah.
Even despite the fact that, no one really plays their games anymore, it's kind of, I don't know.